Hello and welcome back to the tutorial. And now I'm going to put the two brackets on the base and put the spindle and roller and bushes on the top. Now I need to create a new assembly and I need to open all of the parts. And in the first step of assembly, I need to place the parts somewhere in the drawing space. It does not really matter where you put it, but must be somewhere close. And now I'm going to make the geometry. So I click on this face and choose the face that must be coincident. So now you can see that the two faces are on the same plane. Now I confirm the mate and click on the next pair of faces. And I keep doing that until the time when I'm happy with the assembly. So this is now done for one bracket. In the second step, I need to get a new bracket. So I hold Control and drag the bracket into the drawing space. So I have a new copy of bracket. I need to rotate it a little bit for easy assembly. If you can do it with two faces, it's not necessary, but it will make more sense to me when I do the assembly. So I made them again, click on faces and confirm the alignment and move to the next faces. And this is now done for the base and two brackets. In the next step, I'm going to put the spindle in and the bush with the rollers. So I start with the roller first. I made the outer face of the bush with the inner face of the rollers. And let the bush get in and put the spindle on. Now I want to make my spindle with a bracket. So you can see that they are on the same line. Now I need to make my spindle with a bracket carefully. So you can see that it will be placed perfectly between two brackets. And now I made the combination of bush and roller with the bracket. As you can see, there is still a small gap here because I need another bush. So I hold down Control and drag it into the drawing space. Rotate it to have an easy alignment. So I made it with a spindle. Now you can see that my bush come and join with the bracket, so it's not easy for me to align later. So I just move it outside and keep do the alignment. So made the bush with the roller. After the alignment, you still can see that there is still a tiny gap over here because the roller needs some space to freely rotate about the spindle. So now I need to remove the unnecessary connections. and then I move two bushes, spindle and the roller together by delta x. It is just 1 millimeters, and move it. So now I can see that the roller is exactly at the middle of the base and brackets. Here is my assembly. In the next step, I'm going to guide you how to make an inline for assembly drawing. So you click on the exploded view and try to click on the bracket first and pull it out. Now, in the next step, I can get out the spindle and the bush. Please remember to right click to confirm every step for assembly. And now I move to the other side and get the bracket and the bush out. The last step, I want to move the roller out. So now all of the parts are separated. You might want to go to the isometric view and try to reconfirm the positions of the parts so it will be clear in the inline for assembly drawing. Click on the object in each step and try to reposition. Now I need to confirm the exploded view and save it for making drawings. So I click on File and make drawing from assembly. You can choose any template and I don't really care about this. For mechanical, I often use A3 format, but that is okay for me. Now, the first view you need to do is the isometric view, and I need to change the scale to something bigger. So maybe 1 to 2. How about 1 to 1? No, it's going to be too big. So therefore 1 to 2 is better for me. You might want to change the appearance if you need to. And now you are going to edit the title block. And just hover your mouse until you can edit the text in the box. Please enter your tutor name for check and enter my name for the approval. In the date or signature, you can just enter your student ID in case you have someone has the same name and abbreviation with you. You may also want to change the title and the drawing numbers. In this tutorial, I'm using trimetric view. However, what you are required to use is an isometric view. Now we go back. And I need to create a new sheet for the inline for assembly drawing. So I click on the exploded view and drag it onto the paper. And I change the scale to 1 to 2, so it can be bigger. You can keep this shape, this appearance, or you can change to solid appearance if you want to. Now in the next step, I'm going to add the bill of materials, and I click on the view to get the bill of material. Just confirm it. So here is my table. It may be too big. I can edit the font and make the space smaller. My last step is adding balloons for the annotation of details. And thus it is. Now we need a new sheet. We are going to drag the front view into this because I think it's better to start from the front view and move your mouse to get the top view and the side view. Click on it again and change the appearance for to get the hidden line visible. And now you can change the scale to 1 to 2 to be bigger. Now you can reposition and add the dimension on it. In this tutorial, I will save up the time and will not do it because you already know how to do. You can zoom in and see the details of the hole as they align together. Now, in the next step, you need a cross-section area. So please click on the section view and add up at any place you want. Confirm it. And put it somewhere. After that, you need to break the alignment. So right click and break the alignment. Now you can move your cross-section view to anywhere you want. And you can see that at the boundary line, the hatch doesn't change the direction. So I need to manually assign the angle. And you can see now the hatch is normal. It changes direction every time it meets the boundary line. Now you can enter the dimensions and the title block informations. And after that, you can save it as a PDF file to submit onto the Learn-the-CU. I hope this tutorial is helpful and I hope you enjoy your time. Thank you very much and see you next time.